Hey everybody, I'm Liddell Steiner.
I'm Romain from TerraTech.
And we're going to be doing a little bit of an overview and tips and tricks on the microbulb planter. So I'm going to do a quick intro on the easiest parts. I'm going to let Romain explain the more complicated parts. So on the front of the machine, you have this row marker that sticks out up here. It's a pretty basic but also innovative row marker that allows you to kind of line out the next row. Okay, so it's a little simple system that drags, so as you're pushing you can line out the next spacing and just quickly adjust this to be able to get you where you need to be. Okay? The other thing you're going to notice on the front of the machine is the sprockets. The sprockets give you the spacing adjustment for the in-row spacing. And there's a chart on the back of the bulb hopper that shows you which size of sprocket needs to go where. You're going to notice that the double sprockets, the ones that have two sprockets welded to each other, go in the front, and there's two different sets. And then the sprockets that have the flat disc go on the second one. Again, like many mechanical planters, it's a pretty simple setup. Just follow the row spacing instructions and away you go. So now that we're able to mark out the rows and also the distance, Romain, how does the rest of this thing work and get set up?
So you have to fill, of course, bulbs, the hopper with the bulbs.
Okay.
And here we have a distribution system. So you have to be careful to get that plate not like full of bulbs.
Okay.
Because if it's full, you're gonna have too much density on the rows. So
okay.
You can just open here and adjust the space between the plate and the hopper to get the right distance and get, let's say, quite a flow of bulbs falling down. You will see when the plate's gonna turn, those little flaps gonna open and leave the bulbs on the plate. So you can adjust that properly and just close it again.
Another reminder here, again, this is all mechanical. So because it's all mechanical, there's no vacuum or other kinds of thing. So it's going to all be adjusted, as Romain said, through distances and proximities.
The other things when you're transplanting is right here we have a little door, and that door it's a combination between the door and the brushes. So the brushes is like when you have two bulbs, that's gonna eject the second one. Okay. So what the idea is to open the door to get the bulbs falling down.
Okay.
But it's a combination between the brushes distance and the door's distance. So you can also adjust the distance of the brushes by hand here.
Yep.
So you need a nylon, and then you can adjust the distance of the brushes, and also, and I like it, the tension. You know, if you need more tension on the brushes or less tension.
Okay.
So
if you had smaller bulbs, tell me which condition it would be more, or larger bulbs. What would be the...
Yeah, for sure. For small bulbs, you're gonna close the door, and you're gonna adjust also the length of the brushes
to be more fully engaged.
Let's say. Let's say if you have small bulbs, sorry, you're gonna put the brushes more in the middle of the plate, and big bulbs you're gonna pull out a bit the brushes.
Okay, that's helpful.
And that's the same. If you have small bulbs over there, you need to get that part a bit more low, on the lower position instead of big bulbs.
Okay, got it.
One thing, very important thing is with that planters, you need to get some good quality bulbs and well calibrated. If you have like bulbs with very small bulbs and big bulbs, that will never work because of course we need to get like approximately the same calibration
Yep.
of the bulbs.
All right.
Another thing, you can adjust. So as you can see, we have a system there. So it helps when you're pushing the transplanters. So when you press the handles, the furrower is going to go into the soil. And at the end of the row, to drive easily the machine, because you can have like 5 kilos or 10 kilos of bulbs. So you just pull up the wheel and you can drive easily the unit.
So that's only for at the end of the row, you're going to let it back up just to kind of push.
Exactly.
Got it.
And you can also unclutch, because you don't want to sit when you just change the beds or change the row.
Okay.
You don't want to transplant bulbs. So it's kind of a clutch. You can unclutch the transmissions, and then the plate is not turning.
Okay, that's helpful.
Another thing is the furrower adjustment.
Yes.
So to adjust the furrower, you just pull down the planters, and we have a small Allen screw.
Yep.
You just unloose the Allen, just put the furrower deeper or higher, it depends on what you want to do, and tight again.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
And here we have 2 flaps where you can, if you want to heel ground back off the bulbs, you can just adjust the depth of the flaps, but also the angle. If you depends on how big you want to cover the row.
Okay. All right. I do see there's some holes here. I think that's probably to adjust the height of the handles.
You're right.
Any other adjustments that you kind of are built into this machine?
Another one is at the end when you are done by planting, you can easily unfill the hopper like this.
Nice. Okay.
And I would say it's a lot of adjustment. This is a machine really that you have to understand. It's not just you take it and you push it and it works. You have to understand how the machine is running. Do you have good quality bulbs? Is there enough bulbs on the plate? Is that the door is enough open? Is that the brush well on the well position? And when everything is well adjusted, you have a good quality transplanting. The last thing is really is the speed of the blade made the distance between each bulbs. So you can adjust that distance by the gears, and we have this little instruction over the hopper, so you can easily check. I want 5 centimeters between each bulb, so I need the 21 and the 15th gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Romain, I appreciate the time that you've taken to explain this to me. I think now I can better understand it to explain it to our customers if they watch this video. And just again, keep in mind that this is it's a complex but also a simple machine. Very innovative, another quality innovative product from TerraTech. If you do have any questions, if this is right for you or want to know more about the unit, feel free to give us a call at Tilmor. Thank you, Romain, for taking the time.
Thank you, Lidlo.
Have a great day.